So let's go into part two. Originally, it was just going to be one part, but wow, it's a little longer than I thought. The 21 lead generation routes for real estate agents. This is part two. Let's go right into this. Number 11, but first, I'm Tristan. Welcome to Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast and a show on YouTube and on Apple and Spotify and everywhere else. Usually 5 to 10 minutes. This one may take a little bit longer, but it's things you should be doing or at least thinking about so that you can get your business to that next level that you want. And join the newsletter if you haven't already. It's in the description at the top. Number 11, open house conversion system. Host 2 open houses weekly, require sign in and text every visitor a thank you video the same evening. The challenge is this. Most of you know about open houses, but you do not have a system. I'm going to challenge you to create a system. And the easiest way to do it is go to Claude or go to ChatGPT and say, hey, I'm a real estate agent and I want to create a system so that every time I have an open house, it's the same process that allows me to succeed at the highest level to be able to connect with and convert people that are coming through the open house. That's the process, because now you're going to have a pre-open house, a during open house, and a post-open house template. In fact, I may have to do a whole session on this one, so I may have to highlight this one on my end. Hold on. But that's number 11. I've seen so many agents go from zero to making easily over 100,000 a year from open houses, and they do it quickly because you usually get buyers. Even if you get like 15 people coming through a home, one of those is going to be a possible buyer. And if you didn't do it that day, it's like, oh, I got all agents or all people with real estate agents. If you do these enough, you're going to find those people that do not have agents and are looking. But some of you only try 1 time or 2 times or 3 times. If you really want this one to work, you've got to do it like everybody else that's succeeding at open houses doing it. They're doing them in bulk and they're doing a lot of them. So that's number 11. Number 12, but first, let me take a sip of my water. I love water. Number 12, door knocking around new listings. Now, this works, but again, not in every area. So you've got to think, first of all, does my area allow for door knocking? And is my area an area where I should be door knocking or not, right? Depending on how far apart the homes are. If maybe it doesn't allow you to door knock because of the rules in the HOA, just check your area. If it does, door knocking around a new listing is absolutely amazing. And now, when you door knock, you've got to have something to leave behind or connect with the neighbors on. And look, we can also deviate a little bit on this, and it doesn't have to be door knocking. It could be calling as well. Calling works, but only if you've got something great to give. And the thing for me is I can connect with neighbors, and I do this because I'm a door knocker and I love door knocking, through giving them something of value. And I'm going to burn this into your brain if you keep on listening to this podcast. Giving people a directory of service providers is by far the best thing you can give a homeowner, because they're always looking for somebody to fix something, to upgrade something, or to maintain something in their house, right? We went over the whole MRI. Maintenance, repairs, improvements. So why don't you create something like that and knock with it? Say, hi, hey neighbor, it's Tristan. Oh, hey, it's Tristan. How are you today? Hey, I'm not interested. Oh, listen, I work this neighborhood, or I live in the neighborhood, and I've got this directory of local service providers that I vetted, and I'm just handing them out to all the neighbors because I know living here, things break, or I need maintenance, or I need improvements, and I'm just sharing it with all the neighbors. Is this something you'd like? Boom, right? Now, if they want to talk to you, get their information so that you can put them on an email list and connect with them and now have a follow-up process. But this is the idea behind this. Number 13, just sold mailers with a QR code. This is a very long-term play. And in most cases, mine included, when we're watching this work for agents, it's because they do it in bulk and they do it repeatedly. And you can send out just listed, you can send out just sold, you could send out CMAs, you could send out how the market is doing, you could send out even service providers on this. Whatever you want, it's got to be consistent, it's got to be over time, and a lot of them. So just know that this is a long-term play. Don't expect immediate results. In some cases, you do get immediate results from just listed, just sold, but not always. This works at a very high level. But again, it takes a long time. But this one is one that works. Number 14, local legends vendor directory. Now, I touched on this a little bit on number 12 when we were door knocking. But this is something that you need to create so you can give out not only door knocking, but when you're calling. Not only when you're calling, but when you're at a community event. Not only when you're at a community event, but when you're closing with a past client, when you're following up with your sphere that owns a home, when you're following up with your past clients that own a home. This is the number one way to connect with people and give them actual value. The local legends vendor directory, right? Collected, trusted plumbers, electricians, painters, everything. You got this, and you got to hand it out. And if you want to take it to the next level, you build a landing page for this. You put it on your website. You have a sign-in. You email it. You use it everywhere. This is yours. So put your name on it. Tristan's local legends vendor directory. Put whatever name you want. Number 15, sphere of influence cadence. Follow the 5-20-1-1-1 plan. What did we went over it 3 days ago, I believe? As part of this, 5 personal reach outs to your sphere, to people you know, 20 minutes of social media comments, 1 handwritten note, 1 new person a day, and make sure that you do 1 post on social media a day. That's it. But it's got to be for 30 days. And then once you're done with 30 days, you've got to do it for 60 days. Literally, this works so well. All right, let me see. 20 minutes. I missed one as I was writing this out. 20 minutes of social media comments. There it is. Number 16, community shred day or food drive events. This works very well. I haven't done this one. This has been my team members have done this one, and a few agents that I coach have done this one at a high level, especially the community shred day. Food drive events also work really well. I haven't talked to more than 2 agents that have done that one, but those have done it really well. And it all comes down to consistency, because maybe year 1, it looks like you probably only get like 20 people. And then year 2, it's like 70 people. And year 3, it's like 200 people. And then they're used to it. This takes up some time. But I can tell you, from the first round that you do this, find a local place that does this. I know the community shred day, the place that one of my agents does it at is the local mailbox place. And they can get the truck there. And now they get business, you get business, and you're helping them, right? Because you're helping the community and you're helping your clients. But that's very important. And I think my agent also mixes it up with not just shredding, but disposing of electronics. So do that one. Number 17, geographic farming with layered media. Combine a monthly marketing postcard, quarterly pop-by, and targeted Facebook ads to the same 1,000 home area. This is a longer term play, but it combines the old and the new. And for this one, I'm going to put here RedX. Use RedX. They have it all built out for you for postcards, retargeting, and then you can door knock if you want. Or you can just do the postcards and the retargeting on Facebook or Meta. You know what? I put Facebook here. I'm going to put Meta. It's meta ads. Sometimes I'm so used to writing out Facebook, but I mean meta because it includes Instagram and WhatsApp and all that. All right, next one, 18, referral sites. Don't forget about the referral sites. If you're going to go this route, companies like Ojo, Redfin, Estately, all these other companies can send you leads. You just have to have a process, and you have to go through their process to qualify. Don't forget about those sites. There's a ton. If you need a list, let me know. I've got the list. Number 19, social media retargeting. This works, but you got to get specific as to who you're retargeting. Is it going to be your database? Is it going to be expireds through Redex? Is it going to be your sphere? Just the people you know that are on your phone that you know very, very well. Is it going to be a farm area? Is it going to be all of your leads that are coming through online, which is what we do? What? The point is, retargeting works so well because it makes sure that you're following these people with the right message over a long period of time, and it brings them back to your IDX or to your branding, to your world. Number 20, Google Reviews campaign. Man, this one's a little bit more specific than the one we talked about yesterday when I said number 1 was Google Business Profile. This one is just reviews. Now, I put this one as number 20 because I know some of us have challenges with this one because Google Business Profile requires you to have a location for your business, and sometimes it doesn't accept your house, sometimes it does. But for me, the challenge has been that they knocked off my Google reviews. I had over 200 of them, and then poof, it disappeared. And I was like, man, I worked all for a long time to get those up. I was in a good momentum. So Google reviews work. I would say still go that route because Google is still the most visited website in the world. And on top of that, ChatGPT and Claude pull from Google and SEO. So those reviews matter. So make sure you have a plan. What's the plan? About 1, 2, 3, 6. I think it was 6, 7, 8. I think it was 8 podcasts ago. I did one just specifically on reviews and how to get the reviews. It's a whole template. Look for the podcast. Just type in Tristan and reviews, Google. You'll find it. That's number 20. Number 21. This one has been gold for us specifically and for years because probate and estate attorneys, an alliance with them, insanely good. We have 2 probate and estate attorneys that we work with. One of them has been with me for 16, 17 years, and we get at least 1 listing from them a year. The other one is newer. Maybe we've been working with them for about 2.5, 3 years, and we get 4 listings a year from that relationship. Let me tell you, attorneys are great because they'll give you business and they'll take a referral fee because they can function like that. They don't need a real estate license. They have they're fully licensed as a broker in each state that they're licensed in to function as a broker or real estate attorney. That's all. They don't need a license, a special license for it. They already have one. So they can get a referral fee. And that's how we work with ours. But you've got to go and meet them. You got to go and connect with them. You got to go and reach out to them. For me, did it 2 ways. One was I joined a local group, a community group. It was a LITIP, but you could do BNI, or you could join a Rotary Club and then connect with attorneys there. The other one is have a list of attorneys and then reach out to them locally and say, hey, I do well with probates. I can help you out. Here's my track record, or here's what I can do for you, right? Value, right? And then see if they're willing to work with you. 21, but there's a bonus, so hang tight. AI chat widget on your site. You're like, what? How do I do that, Tristan? And why does it work? Well, if you've got a website and you can post up a little chat widget, we've noticed that people that visit certain sites don't want to disturb us, and like by calling us or emailing us, but they'll chat with the widget, especially if it's AI and they ask any questions. You watch Redfin has this, Zillow has this, and we use a ChatGPT powered bot to answer any FAQs. How do you build one? literally just go to ChatGPT and ask, build me a chatbot for my website, and then it'll start building it. It's a rabbit hole. That's why I put it as bonus, because it's not as easy to build, but once you get it down, upload it to the back end and you are set. Anyway, those are the total of 21 plus the bonus. If you have any questions on these, let me know. Happy to answer any of these questions. And if you need this doc, message me. I'll send it over to you. Have an awesome day.